Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all some time to tune in. Some of y'all probably ain't getting no notification, but I didn't set one up today. First things first, I hope everybody had a blessed and productive Tuesday so far. For those on the West Coast that rock with your boy, hopefully everybody is getting through that day. No stress, no worries. I also want to thank those who popped out last night for the panel. Shouts to Realist One, shouts to Hammer Nation, Platty, and everybody else who popped up yesterday. Definitely was a good conversation, good talk. Talks like that is going to continue to happen because we definitely need to figure out how we combat some of these things in the neighborhood that we know for a fact we can try to change, or at least try to give awareness to and steps to figuring out how to deal with it. Yo, Vision, salute. Scorpio lady, I see you. Hey, Mayhem, blessings. See y'all in here. Um, Title quiz day. I don't know how long I'll be on this topic today. Good thing is, you know, you're always supposed to follow your instincts. Always remember that. If you feel something just ain't right in your soul, you usually just gotta follow that. When you go against it, a lot of times you get backlash. A lot of times you get stuff that you really don't want to get in the first place. Follow your instinct. For some of y'all youngins out there, if something is telling you don't do this, listen to yourself. That right there could be the difference between life and death. That also could save you from getting locked the fuck up for life. Some of y'all gonna have to follow your instincts. Some of you women too. If something just don't sit right, you gotta get away from it as quick as possible. What's going on, Liz? I see you in here. I say that because you get tired of certain situations to where, these kids end up getting into shit that they know for a fact they're not built for. That's why I said you gotta follow your gut. The problem with some of y'all not following your gut instinct is that you too busy still trying to be a part of something. Some of y'all youngins gotta understand too. Y'all not really built to be behind no wall. Half of y'all could barely fight without having to pull out a gun in the first place. So how the hell you gonna be ready for any type of action behind the wall? So I'm saying it's easy to think with a gun when you outside. But when you get behind that wall, there ain't no gun. Now what you gonna do then? Salute for salute. The word was going on, my guy. Hope little man feeling better. Oh shoot, I see you, Angel. You just come sliding in here. Happy Tuesday to everybody. And let me say happy Wednesday to those who are already on the other side of the world, halfway done with their day. But definitely you gotta cool it down sometimes, y'all. You're gonna have to cool it down because guess what? When you're not doing what you supposed to be doing accordingly, you get all sorts of shit that you really don't need. Like I said, who would really want to be locked up before the age of 21 if you can avoid it? Better yet, who want to keep having back and forths with the law before you even turn a certain age of 15 or something like that? You got some kids out there that are going through the ringer like the adults are, just can't stay the fuck out of trouble. And that's the saddest thing, to know that somebody will refuse to listen while they on the outside, but then want to do everything good when they get inside. It shouldn't take you to get locked up to learn a trade. Shouldn't get you to get locked up for you to get a GED. Shouldn't take for you to get locked up to not even to find religion or find the higher power. But it shouldn't take certain situations for you to learn something. It shouldn't take that. You're gonna waste most of your life trying to fucking figure out what you're trying to do anyway, before you really get comfortable doing something. So why waste half of your time going back and forth to jail when you could have been learning different trades, or you could have been learning different venues to try to, keep you on the right track? Yeah, he definitely had a good show last night. I kind of woke up out of my coma into alive, but it's all good. Um, Again, some of you youngins start following your gut. If you know for a fact something you about to get into is wrong, and could cost you, don't waste your time doing it. Because guess what? If you're in a situation where you got a good family, they gonna be upset more than anything. Because the first thing that's coming out their mouth is, how the hell did we not spot this? And why the hell would you even do this in the first place? See, some of y'all do be coming from good backgrounds and still find a way to fuck yourselves over when you don't necessarily have to. It's cool if you want to find your niche in life, but make sure it's not at the expense of somebody else's. Oh, head salute. I'm telling you, this is not a joking matter no more. There's too many youngins getting wrapped up left and right. And if they ain't getting wrapped up by the system, they getting wrapped up by the street violence. But at some point, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to just try to regulate the best way possible, and not regulate the way they feel violated. But you have to let them know and be stern about stuff. Look, man, unless you really plan on spending the rest of your life in jail for something that could be avoided, you really need to go in a different direction. Try to be the best examples that you can be. You know, but again, you got some people that want to belong so badly that they will refuse to listen to anything, even if God Himself put a direct block in front of them. When you that hard headed and you too stuck in yourself and you don't pay attention or get yourself wrapped up, you could get wrapped up just by not even doing as much, just by you associating and being with the wrong people day in and day out. If anything was to happen, guess what? You getting wrapped up right along with them, even if you didn't do nothing. Guilty by association. They still go by that. Shit. Shout outs to the plug. Shit. I don't know. I think it's just a sad part of society where nobody gives a damn no more. You know you could try to help in the best way. Try to help. You don't necessarily have to always go to wherever you think the kids at to speak to them. Sometimes you be in the streets having a little events, speaking to these kids. Like in my area, before the summer was over, they had a big ass event for these kids out here. But it wasn't just food and games and all that other shit. Nah, they was teaching them shit about credit, what not to do, how to boost their credit, so on and so forth. Like they was giving general information that should have been given out. There ain't too many areas I could say that's doing that type of thing. The only time they'll do it is during the summer when they know everybody and their mama is really out and about. but I feel it should be something going on all year round. Some of these places that's supposed to be community centers and after school centers, they done turned these shits to voting sites and all this other dumb shit. That's why it ain't too much for these kids to do out here now. Yo, Wow Info, salute. Like I said, sometimes you're gonna have to take back certain things in your community as well. You see, they closing down a lot of these spots. It's time to try to focus, put your minds together, try to open up your own spots, or at least try to take over that spot and still try to maintain it how it was being ran. If you know this was something for the kids to get out and do something, shoot, get back into that, invest in that. Like I said, why stunting the future? Why stunting the growth for the kids? At least the ones that ain't being, you know, at least the ones that ain't having those agendas placed on them. Give them some chance and some opportunity. Sometimes you're gonna have to put initiatives out there. Sometimes you're gonna have to put petitions out there as well too. You know, a lot of things they ain't trying to help us with anyway. Especially in the drowning areas, they ain't trying to fucking help us with shit. So why we can't try to fucking help the best way we can? You know, like I said, sometimes it don't take just money to make things work. Sometimes it just takes dedication. It takes the right type of people, and it takes time. Time and patience is definitely what you need, especially with these youngins, because some of them are still going to be fighting which side of the ball they want to be on. Yo, true stories, you already know, bro. See you in here, bro. And Happy New Year's. I ain't see your ass since before New Year's, bro, but hope all's good with you and yours, bro. Y'all just tuned in, hit the like button, though. But this is the best way to do it. You know, there's certain buildings you can try to take over or try to at least rent, even if you got to come together with somebody else. You know, sometimes all it takes is one or two people to start something and spark a revolution. Just think about it. If you thought to put your money together, right? Grab up two properties. One of them you can even turn into a daycare center for those who might need the help. You know, because you have some people who feel I'm trying to do the best I can, but you know, with the sick world we live in, sometimes it's hard to trust as many people. But if you know you got the right people who have a service going on, even if it's being done from home, hey, don't hurt to support them, especially if you trust them enough. You know, Craig, salute. And I appreciate y'all for dropping links. I would have normally did my morning live, but I had a few things I was trying to get out the way. Plus, I had some family pop up this morning. Surprised about that, but it is what it is. But this is one way to really try to spark it. Some of y'all don't even take as much as you think to try to put your money together and make something work. Even if it's just the simplest thing, like, look, we opening up a tutoring program and center for kids who need it after school. They could come directly after school here if they need it. You know, especially if they know for a fact that they got parents that's probably not going to be home by the time they get out of school. All right, well, y'all got a place to go. And if you do need help, you still got a place to go. Yo, Carlton, salute. Hey, Honda Mommy, blessings. See you in here, sis. Like I said, you don't know what the possibilities could be if y'all would just Literally open your hearts. See what the main mission is and what the goal is, and just try to attack it. Like I said, if I knew I had $10,000 and I knew I could put at least half of that towards something, that's better than just spending it all on myself or spending it all on frivolous shit that I ain't gonna be able to recoup back anyway. Like some people thinking buying property and buying this is all right. Yeah, it is a tax write off to a degree, but you shouldn't even think along those lines. You should just be thinking about doing something because you know it's right and it could possibly help some of these kids and shape their minds from going down the wrong direction or getting caught up in one of those quote unquote agendas that they pushing that you really don't want pushed on the kids. You're gonna have to really wake up and really be on guard for everything. Queen of the whole damn thing. What's going on? Definitely having a blessed one. What we having for dinner, Craig? Nothing. I didn't make nothing today. Definitely didn't do no cooking, but I might do something tomorrow since I'm off. What I'm making tomorrow, I don't know though. I'm not gonna lie to you though. Craig, gold still is precious and still valued, just like the silver right now. Gold, silver, and that those gold actually do come in handy. They don't want you to know that, but it does come in handy. It's good to have gold bars. Shoot, I think I got some. I think I got one of my uncles that really still got gold bar pieces, and them shits is man. Listen, they gonna come in handy for him at some point. Even if you ain't trading, they do come in handy. Don't think they still won't buy gold. They somebody will buy that shit at the highest. Like, where did we get that? Hold on, there go. Okay, Wanda, blessings. Another good one from overseas. Good investments definitely matter. And see, a lot of y'all need to invest in trying to get your communities back in order. Because I feel we the biggest consumers, but we not the biggest owners, or we not the biggest people we should be as far as business is concerned. For some that do have knowledge on how to run things, as far as even if it's just a that simplest thing, or even opening up a gym, something like that. Any type of business that you got knowledge on doing, do it. Like I said, bring opportunities. Show people that you can come from wherever and make a difference, one way or another. Because, like I said, there are certain things that when it affects one, it affects everybody. These kids suffering and going through it, that should affect everybody. The fact that all of these agendas and all of these different type of protocols are being placed and pushed on the kids, that should resonate and be a problem for some. That should be an eye opener, and that should be a cause for you to really get on board now. Damn, again, shout outs to this plug. Shoot. Oh man. Hey Selena, blessings. Happy Tuesday, sis. See, the reason why I said I've come to love this community and this family that I've built is because almost everybody has knowledge and know-how in some area or form that somebody might need help with. Doesn't matter if it's video editing, credit, all that other stuff. We have people here for that. And that's the most important thing about building. When you're building amongst the right people, when you're building off of each other, it's a good feeling. You gotta try to keep everything in a state of balance, basically. When the youngins start seeing that the older folks are doing what they're supposed to be doing and continuously doing it, it'll spark their minds to do the same thing at some point. You know what? If they could sit there and take their time and dedication to do this, that, and third, we should be able to do the same thing. Black Rain, salute. Hey, Andrea, I see you. These type of issues affect everybody because if you really look at it, a lot of these places don't have anything for these kids to do construct wise. The only thing that seems to be out there for them is the streets. And if it ain't on gang time, it's just out in the streets, period, getting into the wrong things. Don't need all of that. So young kids, just like teenagers to a degree. They're gonna have an energy level to where if they bored, they're gonna try to find anything that they feel is fun to get into. And it ain't nothing fun in these streets unless you're doing something constructive. It's nothing funny or nothing good in these streets at all. Heartaches and headaches. That's basically about it. Just find it crazy that in a time frame like this, where you figure some people would say to themselves, you know what? Let me follow my instincts and start doing this the right way. They won't do it. And some of y'all won't do it only because you feel a type of way. You feel like you don't want to get looked at funny. Some of y'all feel like it's going to be problems behind it. Some of y'all just don't care. For the ones that don't care, it's a sad notion because that could be your kids, your future kids, or anybody around you. You don't want your kids wrapped up. You don't want your peoples wrapped up in the wrong things. Yeah, you can only worry about your own life to a degree, but the people around you are supposed to at least still be up, regardless. Even if you moving separately from everybody, guess what? You're still supposed to make sure your people is intact. Chill, will salute, my guy. How they say you ain't supposed to flat leave your people regardless. Even if you feel you moving in a different direction, you want to make sure at least the main ones that you still consider your roadies and everything, want to make sure they good. And as far as on a level where even if it's y'all both got something together as far as business ventures or whatever, you want to make sure that regardless to what, that you both still straight. You don't want to sit here and think that everything is going smooth and then on the other end it ain't going smooth as it's supposed to be. Gotta make sure you're on point. Yo, Ryder, salute, my guy. You just gotta take that into consideration. It's nothing wrong with trying to build something as far as a legacy or just trying to build anything that could be a great influence, great impact on these young kids, or at least all of them. We know you can't save them all, but at least for most of them, a majority of them are definitely trying to go the right route. Whether they know their real purpose in life or not, there shouldn't be nothing forced on them the way it messes up whatever purpose they do have here. Hey Dre, I see you, says blessings. That's what I'm saying. All the good family in here. I see y'all in here. Just think about it. Multitudes of opportunities to build and try to help some of the problems that's happening now. See, some people feel that it's hopeless. I don't feel it's hopeless. I only feel it's hopeless when everybody is not on the same accord. I only feel it's helpless when everybody just decides to quit and not try to stand up on some fight. One angle of the fight, you're gonna have to stand up regardless. And I think these kids need a little bit more than what they have now. Forget technology and outside of whatever. They need a little bit more. They need to expand their brain reach more than they are now. Hence why I feel it's necessary that they start opening back up these programs and stuff, especially for the troubled youth. The troubled youth, a lot of them would be great successes if they had the right type of people to influence them. Some of these big brother programs, big sister programs is fading away. Like I said, a lot of the learning centers and stuff, they fading away too. So what are you really giving these kids? You have to give them something. And I feel when you mess up the balance and you don't try to at least give back, it shapes the future in the horrible light. It do. Oh shoot. What's going on, Monique? What's going on, sis? Happy Tuesday to you. That is a fact. They don't have no options. So what do they really have when they get out of school? Especially if some of them don't go home after school. What do they have to do? Nothing. They just running around in the streets. If they ain't at friends' houses, they out and about in the streets. You don't know what they could be doing. And some of them be so bored they end up getting into mischief that they don't need to get into. That's why it's good to have these places back open, or at least recreated, at least by the people that you know for a fact will take the time and the dedication. I already know, bro. I already know that you got the little one you're dealing with. It's time to grab the steering wheels of the ship and try to move it back onto the right course before it hits that big iceberg and we all do it. And we're gonna need to because there's some people that don't know how to swim yet if that ship does hit an iceberg. So a lot of them will be lost and gone. Don't need that. You know, you could be trying to host little events and do certain things along that notion. Do so. Shoot, I know some people would shoot when they come down to school, they was giving out more than just school supplies. Shoot, even if you had the best report card out the it, shoot, you was getting some stuff. Trust me. You had people that was passing flyers or putting flyers all around the areas, letting them know, like, look, we doing this. You know, if you're interested, bring you and the family, so on and so forth. When you have those type of events, y'all need to promote and push more stuff too. Even come up with some more ideas to try to make things a little better. Because they not trying to really give us shit, man. Even when you come with a solid business plan and you coming at it the way you're supposed to come at them, they always going to try to knock you down. When they try to knock you down, you're supposed to pick yourself back up and do it yourself then, and show them why you messed up. Doing that. That's all you're gonna get is toxic news and stuff that you really don't want. And some of that is being shaped because look at what's going on in these communities. A lot of these communities don't have nothing to offer for nobody, not even adults. So of course, what's the next option? The streets and the drugs, and of course the killings, which could be avoided. Some of y'all know what this game is. Some of y'all know what this game offers. Y'all act like y'all don't know what the game offers, but you know what it does. And I feel once you made that decision, you shouldn't try to drag nobody down with you, especially somebody who might not really be down like that. See, that's a common mistake that some of y'all mess up in, especially when you trying to go down that wrong path. You don't follow your instinct. You'll just let any and everybody along with the ride. But then when something really does happen, you see what the hell happens. You see what transpires. That's when you'll notice, oh shit, I made the wrong mistake. But it's too late. Now you got to own up to whatever. Either that'll be laying in that box. So I don't need some of y'all better follow your gut. When your gut is telling you something that you know ain't right, follow it. 9 out of 10 it ain't right, and it probably might cost you something. Some of y'all that know follow your instincts and try to make changes the best way possible, do so. Smallest contributions sometimes are better than no contribution at all. Hey, Shamosh, I see you. Nah, you got to. You're right. In this day and age, you're gonna have to. Like I said, I ain't the perfect example, but it's just some things I'm not going to compromise and I'm not going to do because my moral integrity tells me not to do it. Like I said, you won't catch me smoking with no kids under. You won't catch me smoking with no kids. Period. I don't give a damn if you just turned 18. Get the fuck away from me. You can't smoke with me. I'm a whole different breed of nigga. Not gonna do that. Some people feel comfortable. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, just not doing it because my moms didn't do it with me, and I'll be damned if I do that amongst somebody else. I literally left somebody's house one day just because of that. Yo, what you doing? Who you passing this blunt to? Wait, who is this? Yo, that's my nephew. This is that and third. Okay, how old is he? Why is he? Give my blunt back. Walk right out. So we're not doing that. Yo, come on, bro. This that and third. He been smoking. That's him. He been smoking. I don't smoke with people that can't even buy a pack of cigarettes. I'm good. You want to smoke with him? You roll up your own blunt. I'm out of here. My moral integrity tells me too much. So that part I'm not doing. Even if I move a little wacky, it ain't gonna be that damn wacky. Nope. Morals and principles still intact, and a lot of them because of my mom's, because she didn't want me around certain shit. So why would I do the same thing? Like I said, you want a better future, you're gonna have to try to shape it the best way possible. And sitting on your ass and crying and complaining sometimes ain't helping either. Gotta really be out there, out there. Even if it's just getting information on things you ain't knowledgeable on. Hey, that helps. That fact right there. And I told somebody, nobody you can, there's no way you can tell me that you feel comfortable doing this with somebody that's not even old enough to buy a pack of cigarettes or even a bed. Can't do it. Oh shoot, the cartwheel. Look at the cartwheel. Well, cartwheel gang in here already. See Christy coming out of nowhere for Taco Tuesday. Cartwheeling in the chat. Oh shit, cop pulling somebody over, y'all. Hold on. Oh, it's always something. Oh shoot. It's too cold to be trying to get locked up, stupid. My fault, y'all. There's always on the side of my building, there's always some fuck shit. Papa Will, salute. I see you was messing around with some of that music stuff last night. I was laughing a little bit. You had a couple of them that sounded all right, though, Papa Will. Ain't gonna hold you. Those who just tuned in, hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I think it's time to put thinking caps on and really visualize different ways to help. Doing something selfless and doing something that's good in nature and good for the spirit, it shouldn't cost nothing. Even when it comes down to giving out knowledge and information or just bringing awareness, got to be able to bring everything. Any bit of information is better than no information. Because when you withhold any information, now you start the breakdown process, basically. Now, some people ain't going to know what to expect, basically. You don't need that. Everybody should be on the same page. Even when you're giving out knowledge, some people can accept it. Some people could choose to just let it go in one ear and out the other. It's up to you and how you take that knowledge and how you use it. That's up to you. Yo, Josh, salute, man. Exiled one, salute. Yo, Realist, what's going on, my guy? What's going on, y'all? I think that should be a thing, though. Even as an adult, I'm speaking to some of these quote unquote adults, you should be able to follow your gut instincts and intuitions when it's telling you something. If you know you could definitely try to impact something in the best way, do it. Never mind the negative feelings that you might have. Skip all of that. If you know it's something right and it could be something even great, put your foot on it and do what you got to do. You're going to have to. Oh, shoot, DD. What's going on, DD? Sierra, I ain't even see you pop in either. What's going on? Blessings to everybody that popped in. No, but it's just honesty and truth, though. You got a gut instinct, and you know it's something that could possibly change the direction of whatever you're trying to do, and for the good, do it. Scared money don't make money. I'm gonna just say it like that. For those who are going down that road, scared money don't make money. If you are trying to do better or build better, sometimes you might have to spend a little. Can't be cheap when it comes to progress. You can't do that. Yo, James, salute. What's going on, bro? If you know your gut instinct is telling you to follow something that you know could probably help these kids and even give opportunities to those who could possibly need it, do it. You don't know how good that will feel once it's already in motion. You're giving back the way you're supposed to give back. And in this day and age, just like I said yesterday, our moral compass is lacking, our compassion is lacking. Visions of opportunity is definitely lacking. And that's because some people actually don't care no more. And it's a sad notion to think that you got some people that would really just give up. So if you're just gonna give up that quick, I feel like this in all opinions, you might as well just give up on life and end your life. No, I shouldn't say that. I know that. But that's how I feel from a logical term. If you feel like that, then just quit it all. I stop the flow of things. For all you know, you have people that are probably building and trying to help build you. You don't know that. Can't just quit neither. You can't go with that notion that just because, oh, this ain't my family, that no, you can't do that neither. You can't. And if you don't start following your gut instincts, adults, it's gonna get even worse. There's gonna be more bloodshed, more tears, more hurt and pain when it could be avoided on different angles. Bring back a lot of these youth centers, bring back these rec centers, and even if there are rec centers that they have, um, get the right equipment and stuff that they need. You know they lacking on prime example basketball rims, certain equipment, games, and all that other stuff that they used to have in these. Man, bring that stuff back. Come on, man. I remember when I was going to them. Shoot, I remember when we all used to go to them little after school centers or them rec centers. Man, listen, air hockey, all of that, foosball table. You'd be surprised. Some of them you probably had an arcade game or two in there. Always something for the kids to just interact and do something. It ain't like that no more. It's like I said, lack of resources and a lot of things that could be funded, they ain't being funded. I don't know. You hate to say that. You hate to say that the world is doomed, And I still can't say it because I still see at some point a lot of people are going to rise up and start making them small contributions, even if it is to try to bring something back for the youth. And also try to bring back opportunities for those young adults who are trying to get into something, especially those who don't really know what their niche is and trying to figure it out. Those who actually want to work and be a part of something. Got to give that back. It was given to us at one point, so why the hell we can't do the same thing and bring it back? How the DJ say it, bring it back, all the way back. Some of y'all literally lost your critical thinking. Critical thinking is definitely help you in the long run. You know how many different things they implement, and on top of that, you still not fully prepared for what's to come. Again, follow your gut instincts. Bring back the good things in the community that actually kept us afloat at one point. Yeah, we know it's certain things that we know ain't going to change, but there are other things that shouldn't have to change because of what's going on in these streets. And like I said, a lot of things you need to do, you still need to set examples, especially some of y'all street niggas. Y'all got to set some better examples. Show these kids that you don't necessarily always have to follow a path that somebody else did just to make something of themselves. Show them that you at least care enough to say, nah, we only out here because we making sure there ain't nothing that don't need to be in these areas. Like I said, take back your communities one way or another. I continue to let these kids suffer because you just want to sit back and watch everything unfold. And for some of y'all that know you in situations where you could possibly help somebody or help save their life, instead of you recording, put that damn camera down or give it to somebody that you know ain't gonna damn that ain't gonna be a part of it and help that person out. There's nothing soft about trying to bring opportunity. There's nothing soft about trying to help these youth one way or another. There's nothing soft about having compassion for your fellow brother and sister. See, that's the problem too. Lack of knowledge. Lack of fucking knowledge. I wish some of y'all would wake all the way the fuck up. See, I can say I stand 10 toes down on that shit because at what point do you wake the fuck up and see that everything that we could be stopping, we still being a part of it? Make a positive change, man. Shit, difference between now and back in the day, even the street niggas back in the day had a moral code to say we just not allowing certain shit to happen. We're not allowing kids to get shot. We're not allowing grown-ups, nobody to get shot that shouldn't be getting shot. We're not allowing these type of people to be beaten up on or abused or anything. At least I can respect that. We ain't letting no outside shit fuck up our community. That shit ain't there no more. So I said the right notion to fight on certain things ain't there no more. That should wake up a lot of y'all, man. Trust me, we had street niggas that we didn't even know were street niggas because they kept their shit so low profile. But they was out there for the right reasons. Didn't matter what they was doing, they was out there for the right reason. And if anything, They was mostly giving back. So it's not like they was really just in it for the money. Some people was just in it just to say, fuck it, I'm gonna help my community one way or another. I know it ain't the way I should go. But hey, if it could try to at least shape shift something, and it is what it is. I can respect those motherfuckers because they really put it in there. Like every summer putting out more than just basketball tournaments. You want to go on these trips, you want to go do this, you be going even in the simplest spots. Yep, we in here. That's how it used to be, and it should be back that way. Yo, Channel Chill Town, salute, my guy. Appreciate shows just tuned in. Y'all already know. Score up, always score. It's all good. Yo, Christy, what's up with you and these tacos and the cartwheels, man? What's up with this, man? No doubt, bro. Appreciate that. Yo, Scott H, appreciate you. I need to be put out. The youth got to start following their gut instincts, period. And again, if you know for a fact it ain't right for you and it could possibly cost you, get your ass out of Dodge. Same thing with you adults. You tired of hearing the specific things that are crumbling families. Some of y'all women not following your gut instincts, being with the wrong type of men, and then finding out the hard way. Follow them instincts when you know it is literally ringing right in your face. Don't ignore it. Don't bypass it neither. Not much, bro. Just sticking on the title, basically. People need to follow their gut instincts when it comes to specific things in life. Right now, everybody should be trying to follow an instinct of helping build these kids back up and getting them away from what's killing them, the streets. A lot of them are definitely not built for that behind the wall situation, and you want to try to avoid them from even going behind the wall or being another person in the box. More on that. Like I said, at one point, we used to make sure we shielded these kids from things they need to be around. What the hell changed? Crazy. MLW salute. I know Scorp does it. There goes Scorp with the shenanigans. There she go. It's all good. Christy's still out here cartwheeling. I don't know why. But yet I digress. Follow your gut. Some of y'all that know y'all could definitely shape the mold of everything. Money wise, to try to build things, build it. And don't build felonious shit that you know might be a letdown, basically. You want to build something that will be generational, that'll always inspire, give hope, and even help shape people that might need help. It's just that simple. Yeah, I definitely see Cartwheel Gang in here. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. If something is telling you you definitely need to move a different way, then you do so. Even if it's a way that's going to help benefit you in the long run, do so. Don't hold yourself down trying to be at level. Sometimes you might have to raise up a little higher in order to get a clear view on things so you know how to steer the ship. So you know how to give back the best way. So even when it is your time to go up there, guess what? You did what you were supposed to do while you was here. As you should, Christy, as you should. No doubt she'll appreciate you for tuning in. Just want y'all to really think about it though. And literally think about it. What is more important in this day and age? Protection of the youth, protection of your own self, life preservation, or just following people and agendas? That's something that everybody should think about. Do you compromise your morality and your compassion to follow a certain order or agenda? Or do you still continue to fight the way you're supposed to be fighting in life? See, mentally, nobody can hold you down. The only person that can ever hold you down is yourself and maybe the man upstairs. Because the man upstairs will make it to where you won't wake up the next morning. That part I know. But what else will hold you down mentally? Despite everything that you have been seen or taught, should not hold you down mentally from trying to do what's right and living accordingly. You don't got to be a perfect angel, but at least make sure you ain't doing things that you know could be destruction of mankind, loss of life. Hey, Tanya, blessings. Yo, Phil, salute, my guy. Telling you it's time to get on the ball. If you don't, might as well say there is no future. There is nothing good to look forward to. And basically, what you just been doing your whole time was for nothing. Stop thinking of yourselves and start thinking about just life in general and the people around it, especially if they do mean something. Get back to the way the old community used to be. Start really loving and caring for each other. Start fighting with each other. Stand up and fight together, not amongst each other. Start showing better examples. It doesn't make you less of a person for just having common knowledge and common sense to do what's right. Just A little quick wrap up with it. It should never take away from your credibility. It should never take away from your spirit to do something you feel is definitely right. Definitely goes a long way. Simplest things that you're doing that you know is beneficial, even if you don't feel it's as beneficial, still good. And again, when you bring in awareness and education, and also just bringing some morality back, you can't stray away from nothing. Don't get it twisted. It still goes back to what I was saying the other night. Some point, there are going to be certain things implemented where it's going to be everybody are going to have to band together. So that division shit they keep trying to push is going to be out the window. You definitely got to make sure you uniting for the right things and not the wrong things. I feel I should be nice and give y'all some music at least before I go to work tonight. Still got to be in that nine. So, but then again, I don't want to see no cartwheels tonight. So I don't know. I think I'll have an open panel for this discussion. It'll be a part two of this. Why your face look like that, Shamosh? Why? What happened? What happened, sis? What happened? Y'all in here tweaking. That's all good though. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. At least for a small time frame. I ain't going crazy. I do gotta walk out of here by a certain time. But yet I digress. Don't let nothing I said in this message go over your head. Follow your gut instinct the best way. And if your first instinct is definitely telling you that something is right, then you move forward with it. If it's telling you something different, follow that. Yeah, it is. Never mind, never mind. Fine. I forgot Cartwheel Gang is serious in here, so yeah. But I do appreciate y'all tuning in. Uh, I'm gonna end this live. You know how I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna start another one. Hey, I ain't editing not this one because this one was something informative. I don't care about the music ones. I always delete those. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all in about 2 minutes. Let me get everything situated, and we'll be back with a little bit. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the Replay Gang and the Shadow Gang. Y'all already know what it is. For those in here, y'all already know anytime y'all pop up, love is love. Y'all already know what it is. Buddha, you might as well come back because I'm going to be back in like 2-3 minutes with another live. I ain't funny, Didi. Y'all funny. Cartwheel Gang in here all day, man. Come on. Come on, man. Don't nobody cartwheel into the bar neither. I'm letting y'all know this. Nah, I'll give y'all a little something to rock out with till I get up out of here. So see y'all in about 2 minutes. Until the next live, we out. Peace and blessings.